Welcome, Mid Valley fourth graders, to your fourth grade open house. I am Mrs. Waits. I teach reading in English and in Spanish. If you are a fourth grader in Mrs. Simick's homeroom, you're going to get to um, practice your reading this year in English in Wonders. And if you are in Mrs. Ewald's homeroom or with Mrs. Waits, vamos a estar aprendiendo en español. So, we are here today to introduce you to fourth grade to get you excited about the coming year. It's going to be very different. And we have brought some special items with us to help you know a little bit about your fourth grade teaching team. I have brought a calavera, which I got in Oaxaca, and I think that this calavera tells you a lot about me because I love to speak Spanish, I love art, and I love to travel. We would like you to know that on our first day of school, September 14th, when we meet in our Google Classroom, you'll be at your home and we may be at our home. We want you to come prepared with an object of your own, something that tells us a little bit about you. So be prepared to share that in our first class meeting. And a learning expectation that Mrs. Waits has for you this year is to ask for help. It's going to be a very different year, and we're all going to have lots of questions. So when you need help, you need to ask. And when I need help, I know where to go to ask. So please just remember that not having the answers is fine. We're all here to help each other. So I would like to introduce you to Mrs. Ewald, and she's going to tell you a little bit about herself.
Okay, here I am. This is Mrs. Ewald. That's my contact information. I'll share it again a little bit later. So I teach math. So if you're in Mrs. Waits' class, you will come to me for your math. And then we have our math in the morning. And then the rest of you, if you're in my homeroom class, you'll be here with me all day and you'll have Mrs. Waits for reading. I brought in some pictures. This isn't actually me, but this is what I like to do. I do a lot of hiking, and I did a lot of hiking this summer because we had lots of time. So we hiked all over the place. And so that is something that I like to do. I do it quite a bit. So that's kind of me. And I wanted to talk to you just a little bit about what we'll learn in social studies and science. So in all three of our classes, you we'll continue to use mystery science. So you had that last year. That's really fun. We'll keep doing that. We have lots of fun mystery science projects. And we will probably start the year out with the life cycle of the salmon. And so you'll learn all about salmon. And you'll have fun art activities, some writing activities. It's exciting. It's really, really a fun unit. You guys will love that. You'll know everything about salmon. Hopefully, maybe some of you already do know about salmon. You might go fishing for salmon. Maybe you like to eat salmon. We'll have to find out what all you guys like. So we'll start with salmon. And then for social studies, we learn about the Native Americans. We learn about Lewis and Clark. And then one of the fun things in the spring is we do a whole big unit on the Oregon Trail. And you'll get to have a wagon project and you'll become a pioneer. It's a lot of fun. You'll enjoy that. One of the expectations I wanted to share was how important attendance is going to be this year. We will keep track of attendance every day. So we really, really need you to show up on time for our Google meeting, to be there when you go and you're going to be transferring back and forth between some classes and you still have to get to each class on time. So being there on time and every day is going to be so important. We would love to see your faces every single day. And so with that, I'm going to turn it over to Mrs. Simick. Hello, fourth graders. I am so excited this year. I taught fifth grade last year and I missed my fourth graders so much. So I'm so excited to be back in the fourth grade with you guys. Again, we're just kind of taking that first week. We're going to get to know you. That's why you should bring your object the first Google meeting on September 14th. And I wanted to share something that I like to do when I'm not teaching. I like to do puzzles. They're kind of fun, and I love math, and so they're sort of problem solving a little bit, but I love to do puzzles, so I do them on vacations. I did a 1,000-piece puzzle, I think, in the spring, and I think I did another 500-piece puzzle. So I do like puzzles. Here's my contact information, and you guys are going to be writing and responding to some of your math questions using a little whiteboard that we're sending home. So that's why I thought I'd write my contact information on a whiteboard. Okay? You guys are all really great at that already, I know. So that we're just going to keep using what you know how to do, which is respond on a whiteboard. I teach math. I teach fourth grade math for my classroom. So my class, you'll stay with me. And then when you go to reading, you will actually join Mrs. Irusta's class for reading. And then I take her fifth grade math. So that's why I love teaching math so much. We're going to start with just some place value things, and then we're going to move into multiplication. So again, with your whiteboard, we're sending home a multiplication chart and some flashcards so you can start practicing your multiplication facts right away, okay, because you'll want to do that. It's going to be the same. Those of you that are nervous about math, don't worry. You're going to be able to see me. We're going to go over the worksheets with you. So we're going to make charts with you. It's just going to be different because we're not in the same room, but I'm going to try and give you all the visuals that you'll need to be successful. My biggest thing on this is participation. It's going to be a little trickier because you're not in the class, but it is also going to be kind of cool because some of you are a little shy maybe about raising your hand in class. Well, guess what? No one is really going to see you that much, and you'll be able to ask me questions without, having to show everybody else that maybe you're not understanding. So I might ask for a thumbs up or a thumbs down. And if I get a thumbs down from someone on my screen, I might say, okay, I need to explain this one more time. And then I don't need to mention your name. So you need to be participating. That's our big thing in math. We want to see participations, nodding, whiteboards, thumbs up, down. We'll come up with things to share with you. Okay, ladies, speaking of participation, let's show our contact again. And remember, you can always watch this video again if you need to. And we are going to be calling you this week to set up a Google meeting so we can share information and expectations with you and your parent. So be ready to get a call from Mrs. Simic, Mrs. Ewald, or Mrs. Waits, and we're going to chat with you about setting a meeting up. All right?
All right.
Our Google Meet as a class is Tuesday, September 14th at 7:45. I know. Early.
Early. We'll see you then.
It's okay. We'll do it. Okay. Yeah. See you guys then. Can't wait.
Bye.